guys, so we're here inside our home. We've been living in this camper for the last 4 years. Almost 4 years. Yeah, because we got married. Actually, no. It's been 4 years. We're coming up on our 4-year wedding anniversary. You got something in your teeth.
Get it out.
We married life. We got this right before we got married. This is our first home, everybody. So when we got it from a guy that lived in one of the parks that our family was currently staying at, and it was very dated. This is a 2000. It's a 2000 Sportsman KZ. So it had a lot of gaudy, It was just old. Yeah. So we actually had already gone in and we redid the floors. This was like a weird half carpet, half tile type of thing.
Like this is called?
Yeah, I don't even know. Laminate?
Laminate, yeah.
Yeah, like a laminate tile. So Connor, the first summer we were married, that was the first thing that had to go. So we redid the floors, which we are not sure yet with this remodel that we're doing now if we're going to end up redoing the floors or not. It's kind of going to be maybe one of the last things that we do. We went to Home Depot today and I actually found flooring, and you really liked it too.
Yeah, I thought it was
that we really loved, but it's gonna add an extra $300 to the remodel, which isn't a lot compared to, a
full house.
Or
apartment or whatever.
But we are really wanting to stay within a budget of about $2,000 to $2,500.
Probably 2.
We're gonna try to do 2,000, but we don't want to go over 2,500. So that's kind of like our budget plan. We've mapped out most of just everything that we wanted to do. We just literally did boards on Pinterest, found out our theme, our style, what we liked, and then we went to Home Depot this morning with the dimensions of everything, and then picked out and priced out what all those things would be, which is crazy, you guys. Like, I understand why people get so overwhelmed when they're redoing a whole house. But this is a camper. This is going to be our first official remodel. We've done some things here and there to try to just make it more modern and livable. Because like we said, this is a 2000 camper. And so you go back to 2000, this thing, I've been to the year 2000. So much has changed. Anyways,
I don't know that song.
You've never seen Meet the Robertsons?
Sounds familiar.
We're gonna have to watch that. Maybe we'll watch that tonight while we're painting. Anyways, so we went and we are going to start. We've kind of talked about like what we're gonna start with. And it's again a little overwhelming thinking about doing every single room. Like at the same time, like, oh, we're going to paint in every room first. And then we're going to go rip out this in every room. It's just a lot. Yeah. So we think the best way that we're going to go about this, and this might change as we continue to do remodeling, but our game plan is to do each room. So we're going to start in our largest space of living. So we're going to start in our living room / dining room / kitchen. And do this room. So we're going to show you guys real quick the room. So this is like, we had bought this couch when we first moved in. It's really nice couch. We had cats when we first got married when we bought this, so they kind of tore it up a bit. So we put a blanket over it, partially also because a blanket helps to hide the underneath. We just feel like that just doesn't look good, and plus it's more boho-y, and that's kind of the style that we're going with, is a Scandinavian boho style. Do you want to show them the camper?
Are we just doing part by part?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, we got couch.
We don't have any blinds yet, and that's gonna be a whole nother process that will take you because you did?
Yeah.
So we don't have blinds yet, and we've talked a lot about what we want, and we are still undecided as far as if we're gonna do blinds or if we're gonna do like a thicker curtain, because it's just blinds get so expensive, and again we want to stay within a budget of about $2,000, but curtains from the outside could appear a little more trashy and not as put together, I guess. But we're still kind of working that out and also pricing out what blinds would be.
Yeah.
This area, what we're gonna end up doing is doing like a backsplash. So this will all be like a white, almost like subway tile kind of backsplash that'll be coming through here. These countertops, as you can see, because this was a 2000 camper, it's really eroded. Like it's just gotten eaten away. So we're actually gonna pop these up. We're gonna lay down butcher block, and then we're gonna keep the sink because we wanna save money again. And this isn't a horrible sink. Like this is fine.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But we're gonna change out the tops of the faucet.
Mm-hmm.
And then down here, these all get painted. These fixtures will change. And then the fridge over here, we're gonna paint this. Obviously, we just did a horrible job. Did I have to paint this? Was this my doing? Probably. I am such a sloppy painter. Connor's, I'm going to try really hard though for this one to be like,
this is
stay within the line.
Probably our final.
This is our final remod. And then we'll probably, you know, go on to sell it and then get a new project because it's super fun. So over here we have this random cubby. When we first got it, they had like their TV up here. We've used it more as like a decor corner. So like I change it with the season, but it needs to go because if we pop this out, it's just gonna create a lot more space.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the table goes, Connor actually made this table. You did a really good job.
Nice.
So it was really nice. The only thing is as you guys can see in this, it doesn't really go with the floor. And that bugs me a lot. So we'll kind of see again maybe why we need to redo the floor because it just isn't matching, which drives me crazy. This is our wheel well. So when we first got this camper, they had a booth that came out to about here. So it was very narrow to like walk.
Yeah.
So we took out the booth and Connor made a bench seat with the same material as this accent wall, which again doesn't match our floor, which drives me freaking crazy. So again, why we probably will have to redo the floor. We're gonna have to redo the floor, but whatever. So we're gonna actually make this a floating table here so that we have more room as far as that goes. Gonna turn that off.
Just in case.
So while Connor is taking out all of the fixtures, I laid this on the ground and we're gonna just cover the whole entire floor area because we don't want to get paint on our floor if for whatever reason we did decide to keep it. But while he's doing that, I'm going to punch this out. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, as long as you don't bust the cupboard we need.
So I'm gonna pop this out, hopefully, and hopefully it works out. So we just moved this shelving out and we were like, wow, that adds so much room. It's insane. But now we want to take these out. We weren't going to take these out because we understand how important it is to have like cupboard space, but we just feel like it will be so much better to have this removed.
And we're gonna have cupboards back here.
And yeah, what we're doing with the back area, we're gonna have extra storage space back there. So we're just gonna say screw it, literally.
Screw it.
And we're gonna take it out because it's gonna be way more room, more room.
It's just gonna look so much more open.
Mm-hmm. With this just being completely leveled. So we're gonna go ahead and do it.
Destroyed.
Alright everyone, we are going to go take a coffee break. We are still prepping everything for painting. Connor has sanded
Started to sand
the walls, the ceiling. Have you sanded this far?
Yeah.
Yeah, the ceilings and the walls. And then when I ripped the panel out over here, there was a bunch of liquid glue. Or wait. Liquid nails, sorry.
Same thing.
Liquid glue. So when I took out the panels here, there was a bunch of liquid glue. And that has just been honestly a pain. I've had to scrape it all off. So just this wall and the top here took me about an hour. Probably. And then this wall I've already been working on for probably 25 minutes. And I'll finish it when we get back. But the game plan today is to at least get everything prepped for painting. Hopefully we'll get to start painting tonight, depending on how awake we are.
What time it is.
Yeah. We're gonna try to start painting maybe at least the walls tonight, and then maybe the cupboards tomorrow. But first, coffee. Cheers to Duncan getting our order right.
Yeah, for real. And fast.
Yeah, it was so fast, and it tastes really good. Like, they didn't mess up. This is like the first time. But Dunkin' Donuts has a happy hour where they do like $2 lattes or iced coffees or whichever, or it doesn't matter. And we get the coconut caramel. This is like a treat. This is us treating ourselves. We try to eat pretty healthy, but sometimes you just gotta treat yourself, like on a day like today where it's hot and you've been working, and so.
It's good. Alright guys, so we just finished day one. Destiny finally finished
Oh my gosh.
the wall of annoyingness.
I think I was doing that for 3 hours straight.
Probably.
Maybe more.
Maybe
My
more.
hands literally hurt so bad. That's all that I've basically done. Is like that. I'm gonna be sore tomorrow.
Yeah.
But it's very satisfying. I'm excited.
So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna paint it.
Mm-hmm.
Get everything looking fresh in our living room, kitchen.
The cabinets, the ceiling, and all the walls.
Cabinets, ceilings, all the walls right here in this middle section.
Mm-hmm. Put on the fixtures.
Put on all the fixtures. And yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see you guys in the next video.
Thanks for watching.